The complete mobile experience is here, and Motorola calls it the Atrix 4G. The phone has all the standard features: 4-inch multi-touch screen, dual-core processor, and Moto Blur widgets, so you know it'll be easy to use. Plus, once you dock it in the lap dock, you'll be able to browse the web with Firefox, edit documents, or take calls, all on a laptop screen. Pick up the phone for $130 with a contract.
All right, now the Motorola Atrix, it's just a hair taller and wider than the iPhone 4 and practically weighs the same. It feels kind of plasticky on the back, but what are your thoughts on the design?
First of all, that's like a very appropriate unit of measurement and is literally like
just a hair.
Just like one hair taller right there. You know what, I actually like the design a lot. You know, it's obviously Android, and I'm an HTC Incredible guy, and it feels very similar to that. It's got a simple and standard smartphone layout. Everybody is familiar with this by this point. There are actually mini USB and HDMI ports on the side. Now, it's got a 4-inch touchscreen, not quite as crisp as the iPhone 4's Retina display, but it looks pretty bright with its 960 by 540 resolution.
Do you think that the recessed power button on the back is kind of an odd design, though?
You know, when I first heard about it, I thought that's kind of weird, but then I found out that it's a fingerprint scanner right there. And
that's
like,
spiffy.
And James Bond had that in something, I'm sure, and that's cool. So actually, after you register your fingerprints, all you have to do is swipe your finger across the pad to unlock the phone, and I think that's a pretty neat feature. It doesn't save much time, but come on, it's a fingerprint scanner, that's sweet.
Yeah, well, what sets the Atrix apart from other smartphones is that it runs on a 1 GHz dual-core processor and Android 2.2.
Well, I am a nerd. Here's the deal, it's fast. It's so freaking fast. As a matter of fact, if it were a superhero, it would actually be the Flash of the Justice League of smartphones. It's that fast. It loads and launches games like Angry Birds way faster than the iPhone and the HTC Evo, which, as you know, are like market leaders in that type of stuff. It's so much faster. The multi-touch screen, super responsive. It allows you to swipe, pinch, zoom, and type with ease, which we come to expect from a phone like this these days. The Moto Blur interface lets you customize your widgets and social networking updates, which again is something we come to expect, but it does it really, really well.
Now, it's on AT&T's 4G network. How's the web browsing?
Well, we tested it. And we got like 3G-like speeds, which means obviously the 4G service, it's not fully operational yet. However, it can run flash-heavy websites, which is important to some people, and play embedded videos. Now, the phone can also become a mobile hotspot for up to 5 devices. Downside being, it costs you $20 extra a month. Why are they still doing that? It really upsets me.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
There's also a 5 megapixel camera on there that shoots 720p video. So how does that look?
Well, the images look okay. As you can see right there, it's a little Jesus. Bruce, stop drinking Jaeger in the morning, dude. It's kind of, the photos are kind of grainy, as you can see right there. Now, the video is okay at best. There's a lot of grain, a lot of digital noise in the dark settings. But if you're shooting video with your cell phone camera in the dark, you probably don't care about what it looks like. More about what the content is, you know?
You would think.
So that's there's that. And there's also a front-facing VGA camera for video conferencing on Google Chat. Again, that's something we just have to expect from phones nowadays because everybody wants to video chat with their friends.
Well, how about that laptop dock that you can sync with your phone?
Well, that's a very interesting thing, Sarah, and I'm glad that you brought that up. You actually dock this with the 11.5-inch laptop, which mirrors your phone's interface. And that's all it does. It mirrors your phone's interface. Now, there are USB ports to plug into other peripherals, such as a mouse. It does use Firefox and Adobe Flash to browse the web. You can also make calls with the speakerphone. Look, it's a super cool accessory, but why don't you ask me how much it costs?
How much does it cost?
Oh, I don't know. It costs as much as an iPad 2, $500 for the laptop, for a device that literally just mirrors what's going on in your cell phone.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
But you can get the Atrix 4G for $130 with the contract on Amazon Wireless. What are you rating this, Blair?
Well, based on the phone alone, $130 and all the good stuff we talked about, a 4 out of 5 on this thing. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. It's got a simple and lightweight design. The dual-core processor, as we said, it allows you to run all of your apps without a hitch and super crazy fast. And of course, the internet speeds, once 4G kind of gets up and running, are going to increase exponentially. Now, the laptop dock, it's a cool accessory. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Not for $500. Just buy the phone instead.
Yeah. That's it for today's Gadget Prom, but if you have a gadget that you would like us to rate, email us at G4, you know what, Gadget Prime.
Smile. Just smile. Everything's fixed.